Look up there. Look up there. Ba-doop. I don't know. I don't know which one of you guys sent that, but it's super cute. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is going to be a good spot for the camera. You a baby shark? I don't know if we're actually live or not. YouTube might be messing up again. Let me know if you guys see me. Hold on, baby girl. How's everybody doing? Hold on, baby girl. I don't know if everybody saw that or not. Hold on, put your arm back in. We'll take it off in a second, okay? Just hold on. Come here. Did you guys see Hannah? Or maybe you didn't. Come here. You're so cute. I'm not sure which one of you guys sent this little costume thing, but it's super cute. Andrea would say, you know what would be cute? If we all do Baby Shark for Halloween, and you can be a blue one, and Mommy could be a pink one. Okay, I think she's wanting to take it off, though. You want to take it off? Yeah. We're just trying to pull it off, and I thought I should show you guys before she does. Put your arms up. All right. Somebody, one of you guys sent that. Someone, I can't remember now. I opened it on the last package opening video. Or maybe it was her birthday. I think it was her birthday. Anyways. All right, so today I am going to go ahead and just drywall the ceiling. I was worried about doing stuff back up underneath the ceiling, but I don't have anything up here. There's the gas up here, but I can't imagine it ever needing any work, and if it did, it's not going to be here. It actually could be here, I suppose. But I think it'll be all right, especially if I'm not going to put any insulation up there, and so I can still get to it from this side here if we need to. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just drywall it, the whole thing anyways. Keep feeling like that's not level, but it is, I guess. Very rare to have sharks in Wyoming, yep. How did you learn to do home improvement stuff? That's mostly just experience. Well, it is all experience. It's just we needed to build a deck, and so I figured out how to build a deck. And maybe I made some mistakes, but I learned some things, and then the electrical stuff just kind of comes off of knowing computers and that kind of thing. And I played with a lot with building stuff when I was a kid and electrical circuits and that sort of a thing, which was fun. And I don't know, just trial and error. I'm not awesome at mudding. I can do it, and I can feather it good enough to where it's paintable and works good and looks decent, but it wasn't always like that. I had a hard time when I first learned to do it, but I'm still not awesome at it. All right, well, I'm going to get after it. I hope to get the ceiling on here and then do a first layer of mudding of the spackle, and that takes a long time to dry. In between, you got to let each layer dry, and then sand, and then dry some, then do another layer and another layer and another layer, and so that's a little more slow going. But I'm hoping I can get the ceiling on and get the first layer done for now. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Carol. Hi, Marie. Okay. I've got a couple pieces, and I got a bunch of scraps from last time. I don't think any of them are wide enough to actually do here. I think it's going to be easier if I do this in pieces anyways. Two and a quarter, 42 and a half. I don't like that. It's a little off. Well, I think it still moves on that little thing. 42 and a half, so that side needs to go over. There's some wiggle room there where this thing is slidable still, so the light's not quite. The light apparently triggered my Alex. I think we'll set it at 42 and a half, and I'll try to tweak the thing to make it fit. If I just chop off one piece there, it saves me having to do a dumb notch, and it's hard enough as it is to hold the thing up, although I can't do that because there's no stud right there to screw it in. But again, standing will be the worst part. Yeah, it's the most boring part. How's the weather? It's all overcast, which is my favorite thing. You have to texture the walls before they can be painted? Well, we would if we were texturing walls. Not only is that, I think that's totally... Andrea thought it was super ugly to texture walls. She would never, ever let me texture a wall, ever. I've never done it. I don't know how to do it. So, we're going to roll with that. No texturing. I guess half it is right at the ceiling. I could either stop it on this stud or go all the way to this stud. I'll have to do it at some point. I might as well just cut it all the way there. And just do the whole light in one swoop and just notch it out. So we'll say 54 and a half. Oh, and it's straight. Of course, I put those up there, so they better be straight. 54 and a half. Your ex-partner couldn't change a light bulb. Thanks for sharing with us. Recently had surgery and bedridden. Oh man, sorry, baby cakes. 440 C today. That's 104. Oh my gosh, that's super hot. Wear your mask when you sand. Yeah, you're supposed to. I got one somewhere. I probably will. I already forgot. Was it 54 and a half? Yeah. You gotta pile up all these scraps that are in the way of my other drywall. I'm live in here, Tom. Oh, you can't see out there, so it's fine. Okay, yeah. Made the comment. I don't want to turn this into a conversation like that. I'm not saying I disagree or agree, but I don't want it to turn into that, so... Okay, here's my tape measure. I had it. Oh, I say by grace. Uh, 39 and 5/8, we'll call it. I wonder if this scrap is that big. No way. Nope. have to cut it. If I mess up, though, I'll have to go back to the store and get more drywall. Yep, I don't mind talking about all that stuff at some point, and you guys are, I mean, I don't saying I disagree. I'm not going to go deleting the comment, but if it turns into just advertising for something else and hijacking the conversation, I'll have to get rid of stuff. Okay. Forgot my measurement. 39 and a half. It's not quite straight there, but 39 and 5/8. Hey, autumn, spring, if you, I'm all for the topic, but that's not what this is about right now. Yeah, if you keep going, I'll just delete all your comments. So if you want them to stay there, let's not hit it quite so hard. Sorry, I'm going to be out here some of the time because I just can't get all the pieces in there. 39 and 5/8. What did I say for here? 52 and a half. No, 54 and a half. I'm not even saying I disagree. I'm just saying that that's not what this is about. You get your own platform. Four and a half. All right. Well, you had your chance. Okay. Oh, excuse me, Asher. Or are you hanging out help to help? Oh, I see. I see. You just... Gotcha. I don't mind talking about that. I really don't. But we're not talking about that right now. That's not what this is about. It's somebody else who's trying to jump on somebody else's platform and make it their own platform. And that I disagree with. You can say whatever message you want to say, just get your own platform. If I cut this, I could probably bring it in here. Mr. Baby Shark. She was getting a little irritated with the costume, so she wore it all. She's been wearing it all morning, so she was getting ready to take it off. I said, no, don't take it off. Come in here and show everybody. I got a little bit of footage for the vlog, but ooh, is that from the? Judah's proud of his little sod piece. I've been having him work on degrassing the little path things. You know, we could put that somewhere where there's no grass and it would grow. Okay. I don't know if we have a spot like that we need to put grass right now, but if not, just pile them up somewhere and we'll throw them away. Judah's out working on, we have those little square paver stones that kind of a cobblestone type path going to different places in the yard, and the grass has been creeping in on them and overgrowing them. So that's his project today. Asher got up and mowed the lawn. Heck, I was still asleep, and I hear the lawnmower start up. God bless Asher, boy. Kids are all around here. Solly's playing the computer. Asher just finished mowing and cleaning up upstairs, and he's now getting ready to start on the computer. Thomas, I think, is in the shower. The girls are watching Pokemon. It's just kind of a nice lazy Saturday around here. Man, it's hard to cut this with this thing in the way. I can't wait till I can actually install the vanity and then have more room. Of course, I won't need the room once I install the vanity, so that's irony for you. All right, let's see if I can do this in this little space. Hi, baby girl. Building a second bathroom. We're building a second bathroom too. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know how to say your name. Losa? Is that what it is? Picture backwards, did they change the bathroom? We are in the shower. Yeah, you're in the shower. So there's just not enough room to break a giant piece lengthwise. Okay. adjust this since I'm actually putting it up there. Just trying to get the ceiling since that's what I'm working on, but I'm not there yet. 250 people in one shower. Yeah, that's a party, isn't it? Name shirt, it would say henna. That'd be super cute. Hey, Luisa but has an A. Oh, okay. Yep, I was cutting the sheetrock. I can't get a whole piece in here, and I don't have a camera out there. Although if I was being all on top of the ball, I could have put a second camera up there, but I didn't. So it's long enough to use as a straight edge. Yeah, it'll do. A little sore again. I went on another bike ride, got another 10 miles on my bike. I'm getting better at it. I was able to keep the speedometer never dropped below 8 miles per hour, which was great. Although, actually, it did drop twice to 7.9, but I'm calling it a win. But I'm definitely more tired today. Got more cardio. My muscles aren't as tired, but I'm more out of breath type tired. I think the next step, if I can keep it consistently above 8 miles an hour, that made it happen exactly an hour. It took me exactly 1 hour to do the 10 miles. And I'm going to hopefully try 15 next time, but perhaps not with the 8 mile an hour limit. Two new shower heads, awesome. That's impressive. Andrea wouldn't have done that, or she wouldn't have had to do that, I suppose. But she wouldn't. Well, maybe she would have if she was by herself. She was actually pretty talented. I'm sure you guys know, but I don't think she really ever did construction. But I think she would have probably have done that. Oh, you got it live, fine. Nice to see you, Lee. I'm going to change up the cord. You see what I have. Filled in our bathroom himself. I'm going to show him these videos to get ideas. Well, all of our quote-unquote ideas are really based around the fact that we have limited space to work with, and the toilet spot has to go here, and we have pipes we're trying to miss, and so I don't know how much these are ideas or more of necessity things, but they're not going to do anything. Who needs a man? Well, I don't need a man. Well, hey, Marcia. Glad you could make it. Good way to relax when you've been working is to watch somebody else work. You guys can be my supervisors. Alright, so I think that'll fit. Although I hate not knowing, and I can't set it up there because I haven't notched it out yet. I think what I do though is just cut it all the way, and then I can notch this part differently to fit inside the hole. Or is that going to be harder? The other part would be too weak. I think I have to do it that way. Well, thank you, Gigi. Where did my pencil go? Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay. So I'm going to say 13 and an 8. Do I want to say that? There's a notch right there. I want to do it. I couldn't slide it in because there's not enough room to slide it past that lip. Darn, it's a riddle. Looking great. Watching cleaning windows in Ohio. Oh, well, thank you. That door can't be full height, so it's very short. Yeah, ours isn't full height either. Can't see the ceiling, but I'm sure it looks good too. Well, we have nothing up there yet, so I could probably move the camera back up. I don't know what you want to see, but there's a lip all around this box light, and if I cut for the lip to go on the outside, like I'm supposed to, I couldn't slide the drywall up there. I could take the light back down, but I really don't want to do that. I could make it bigger or bend the lip, I suppose. Cut it tight. I can't slide it up there because I don't have enough room on this side. Although I could just go to here and then do the middle piece in pieces, or the middle piece around the light, slide it in from this angle. Will that clear the door? It will. Yeah, I think that's what I do. Yep, I think that's what I do. I change it and go just to the stud. 38 3/4. 38. Oh man, are you kidding me? Is it straight? No, I just read that wrong. 37 3/4. I was about to make a mistake. 38. Oh, it's not straight. I make it 37.5. That'll barely clear. About 37 5/8. Yeah, that'll do it. 37 5/8. Get the drywall in 2 pieces. Well, I also have to deal with the fact that I want the ends to end up on a stud. I only have 3 studs here. So I'm going to have to leave this section of stud to do last. I think that's the best option. And I'll be tight against that lip on 3 sections. And the 4th piece I can probably squeeze in there. 37 5/8. I remember when we got this little yardstick. It's a little Home Depot yardstick. So we've had it in our house as long as I can remember. Part of me thinks it was Andrea's before I knew her, and she just still had it. I wish I could remember. I have to kind of come to the grips with the fact that there's a million stories I just don't know, and I'll never know. I keep finding when I find keepsakes. I remember enough of it to say, this is something important to Mommy. I don't know why, I don't know where, and there's nobody on earth who will ever know. So what do you do then? Pretty much just throw it away, right? I mean, depending on what it is. How far are you hoping to get done today? I'd really like to get the ceiling on with the drywall and get the first layer of mud on. I'd really be happy about that. Which is fine, because that's not too intense. And I'm still really tired from my bike my bike ride. I don't have COVID-19. Is that how you guys cough too? Especially if you're in public, you got to cough and you got to tell everybody you're not sick. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. The channel's been growing, so you guys are, I'm getting lots of new people who've never seen the channel before, getting recommended old videos, and I just found your channel today, so that's a result of all you guys subscribing and giving thumbs up on the videos. That causes YouTube to recommend it to more people. So you should keep doing that. All right. We'll think across the inside of the stud so you can hold the sheetrock with that spot. That's not a bad idea. I only have 16 inches to bridge. I think it'll generally be okay, but that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Thought about just putting a piece of 2x4 up there if I needed it. This part stinks. At least they're small. When I did the drywall in my office, it was a nightmare. And then Mr. Reeves, the husband of Michaela, you guys have seen a few times probably, who comes to our home church, he's got a little crank thing that holds them up to the ceiling. I miss Andrea's laugh too. Every now and then Claudia will be playing a video and I'll hear it, and it just stabs you in the heart with a spoon. And if this piece doesn't fit, I gotta take it back down, and if I don't get enough drywall screws to hold it, it'll fall and rip them out. I think 4 will do it. I don't know where to put the drill. Of course, it's too wide. Maybe if I put the top in first. Man, you can squish drywall a little bit, but you squish it too much and it breaks. All the way up. No, it's another inch. Can I do it? I don't want to break it. Oh my gosh, it's so close. Need a piece of wood. I think I got it. I sure not got to worry about holding it. Man, it's off on this side. I don't have any room to... Forgot to mark the studs. That's true, Gigi. Paul said the same thing. See if I can find the studs. One there. Can't find my good stud finder. Actually, one right here. One right here. I know I had 16-inch centers. Didn't know Paul said it. Yeah, I believe it's Corinthians. I think he says, "My brothers, I don't want you to be ignorant about those that fall asleep and mourn like the rest of men who have no hope." I believe is what he said. But we still do, obviously. I mean, I do. Although to be fair, I might not have mourned anybody but her. I mean, I always mourn, but Andrea hit me below the belt. Dang, I don't have a stud there. What did I do wrong here? Is it down maybe? No, it's... You fix a hole with mud. Yeah, that's what I mean, I know that. You'd be surprised how many trails of holes I used to have when I first started learning stuff. I had 15 holes looking for a stud. I have a really awesome stud finder that shows you where the wires are, shows you where the studs are, but I can't find it. Things have a tendency to disappear in this house. That's where the stud is. My marker's off. Not that it makes much difference now. What are you talking about? Okay, where's my razor blade? I'm gonna have to cut off where this does not leave me any room. I should probably make a mark first. Good to see you, Denise. Everybody has kids. I mean, I got a lot of kids, and I'm in here right now. I wasn't wanting to do any of this. I make white crap go everywhere today, but I don't think I got a choice. Mom was a believer, but my dad was not. He drank a lot, hardworking man, loves us. Did find the Lord at the end, though. Well, that's good. It can be difficult with that kind of a situation, can't it? Well, that worked out pretty good. Yep, I know CC is on. I left a nice delay for you. Buy the tile yet? No. Nope. Like, the amount of time I have to think about nothing in my day is virtually zero. I can't believe how busy I am. Yesterday was just such a hectic day. What, baby girl? She keeps pushing you. We'll tell her that's not nice. She pushed you? What are you going to do about that?
He was knocking, he stood right behind me, then he really hurt me.
She did. What do you think you should do?
And sometimes tell me what to get me cut.
Yeah. Well, why don't you just be nice to her back and tell her that's not very nice, okay? We do a lot of the love and logic style stuff, so you don't want to always make your problems or your kids' problems your problems. That teaches them a lot of bad things. Teaches them not to deal with their own problems. Teaches them that you are there to solve their problems. And it's not a good precedent. Of course, if you catch stuff, you catch stuff, but painting my bathroom right now. I'm watching you instead. Well, that's close. It's close to painting the bathroom. I know you're in the bathroom doing work. At least I am. Okay. I got screwed up. No, I definitely did not. And it's barely on the stud there, but it counts. Oh man, I missed it that time. It's off to the center. Hello, Ann. Good to see you. Oh, man. This is just barely on that stud. Barely got that in there. But it counts. Man. The stud should be right there. What the heck's going on? Stud. We need gas? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what's going on there. It's like an invisible missing stuff. Maybe there's a, oh, you know what's right there? It's going to be one of those lag bolts that's holding the stud up. Probably. Oh my gosh, so many holes. I don't know what I'm doing. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mess ups to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, I just need to go over one more. I'm going to make a pizza recipe, but I'm gluten-free due to celiac disease. The use of gluten-free flour gives the same results. Well, I'll be very positive that it will not. But what you'll have to tweak is the recipe. When I use extra gluten, that's why I use bread flour. Bread flour has a higher protein count. Gluten is just the protein of the bread. So, I have to put a lot more moisture in it when I use more gluten. So I'm going to guess you're going to have to scale back the water a decent amount. Try adding like 2 ounces less water and see how that does. Making me feel better about your holes? Yeah. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of here, but spackle covers those really easy. Alright. So now I got to do the nightmare spot around the light. It just hit me today. Well, I guess it doesn't make a difference. I didn't have to cut that so much if this piece was cut off of it. Oh yeah, no, that absolutely does not fit. Well, I must have measured poorly. What the heck is wrong with me? I'm glad I decided to change it because that was going to be a big problem. What's the width of vanity will be? Wall to wall. Tall enough so big kids don't have to bend down. It's only a step stool to use. Yeah, it's a good height. It is pretty much wall to wall. It's a couple is an inch on each side maybe, but the countertop I got is much bigger than this. So I'm going to cut it down to be exactly wall to wall. So it should be nice. Any more bike rides? Yeah, I rode yesterday. I rode 10 miles. I got I'm not sure if I told you guys, I ordered this GoPro Max, which has got a stabilizer and can do live stream built in, which is stabilization while doing live basically doesn't exist. So usually you have to have stabilization on a pre-recorded video. So that should be exciting. So I got a helmet so I can, I wasn't wearing a helmet for safety, but I was wearing a helmet to hold my GoPro now. So that should work better. I already hold my head steadier and my body absorbs the shock, and it's got stabilization. So I'm guessing the next time I do the bike ride, it'll be a lot better. Although I would save $100 if I send in an old digital camera, which I had, and so it takes longer. So they receive my old camera once they inspect it or whatever. They're going to mail me the GoPro, and they haven't mailed it yet. But it should be sometime soon. Yeah, some of the kids come and say hi. Well, Hannah was here a little while ago. Next time one comes by, I'll have them say hi. I can hold the camera out here so you can see them. There's Solly and Asher. Say hi, Solly. Hi. There's Asher. All right, there we go. Considered a bike trailer for Hannah? Yeah, actually, we already had a bike trailer. I put her in. I got a little bit of vlog footage that'll be up soon. With her in the trailer, but it was all rotting from sun rot. But it was before we had the bike shed, so I just got a new bike trailer also, so that should be fun. But it's weird because I like riding her around, but I don't want to take her on the bike trailer when I'm out running really far. You know, it's pretty wide, and I'm on a narrow spot on the shoulder of the road, so that just scares me. So I could dodge, but a car, but I don't know, it still worries me. So, where's your next shopping trip, Tom? Love watching them. The 24th is always our shopping day, so it's coming up. It's coming up. Oh, then every Thursday is also a shopping day. Well, hey, Melina. Good to see you. Doing okay. Today, anyways. Who knows about tomorrow? Yesterday I didn't do very well, but doing okay now. Oh man, I'm just not happy with how much it's crooked right there. Spackle can be pretty forgiving though. I am not looking forward to this part. Rachel, you must be a super fan. Yes, she is. She knows more about stuff than I do sometimes. She's got a good memory. Yeah. 17 and 3/4. Is that going to work over here? Of course not. No way. Oh my gosh. It's so far off. 16 and a half. Oh, 16. 16 and 5/8. 16 and 5/8 looks good to me. Sixteen and 5/8. Mark. We're gonna draw a line. And then cut. Your large box yesterday for UPS. I got a lot of boxes. A lot of them are stuff for my shop, computers and stuff. I haven't opened them. I haven't had time to do anything. I stole an hour to do my bike yesterday, but I could have been doing so many other things. But I got mail to open. I got bills to pay. Got all things to do. But if I don't do this, I'll never get this done. So I got to do this today for now. I think the right thing to do is, where's my pencil? You get a new alternator for your van? No, nobody answered that yet. No, The van's still in the exact same spot. I work every day, and I don't have time. I was hoping if I could get Thomas up, he could have taken me to my counseling appointment early at 8 o'clock on Thursday, and then I could have left the car there. But that didn't happen, so van still hasn't gotten in. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't lose the link yet. Hi, baby girl. You want to say hi? No? Hey, don't cry about the game, Solly. You know you don't cry about games. $39, we'll call it, and 7/16. $39. 7/16. Guess I can move the camera back down. I don't know, we're talking about marrying young. I'm not sure what that's about, but marrying young, we always thought it was totally fine to marry young, to be honest with you. I think society, it used to be that way a long time ago. And I hope no one takes this the wrong way, but somewhere along the lines, society decided that love is much more selfish than it is. That you've got to make me feel awesome all the time. You've got to be on your knees with a flower in your teeth, reciting a sonnet to wake me up every day. And if you're not, boy, oh boy, I got to divorce you and find somebody else. And traditionally, it wasn't that way. It was much less selfish. Now, if everybody doesn't make me exactly happy, well, got a divorce, find somebody else. It's unfortunate. And I think in the old days, heck, even when there were arranged marriages, I'm not saying I'm for arranged marriages, I'm not, but you made do with whatever you had, right? That's what if you were in that position, maybe it would stink, but you'd get used to it, it'd be fine. It wasn't the end of the world. It's funny, we put up with quirks and all kinds of things. You should see my car. CD player doesn't work. Air conditioning vents don't move. Odometer has to be beat to work. Window doesn't go down on the left side. Cruise control turns off when I change lanes. There's a bajillion things. Heater didn't work only on a couple speeds. And they're just quirks. I love my quirks. I love my car. It's carried me very far, and it's been my friend through a lot of things. But when it comes to our spouse, oh my gosh. He farted yesterday. What a terrible man. Or whatever. I don't know why I chose that. That's not anything we ever even dealt with. But whatever it is, some small inconsequential thing anyways is my point. He's not perfect. I gotta find somebody who is. Or like her. there and cut it right there. Right at 13. 13. And another one. 28 and 5/8. 28 and 5/8. Is it not your belief to keep vehicles, etc., in repair? No, it is. But you can't take your car into a mechanic and say, hey, my plastic air conditioning vents don't move. Can you jack those up and fix them for me? And there's just things you can't fix. You can't fix plastic. And the odometer thing that I got a bead on is a loose wire in the thing. You can tear the whole car apart. You want to pay somebody enough to actually chase it all out and pay a few $1,000s just for an annoying little light, thing I got a bead to read the odometer. I don't do that. I repaired the heater on my own. I changed the microchip out that caused the problem. But you can't always fix everything. Who's going to fix an old CD player? I could change the radio out, but I just don't care that much. Instead, I got a Bluetooth adapter that goes to my phone. So you make do. You fix what needs to be fixed. I'm happy that the car takes me from point A to point B. His wife me fix my pants. Alright, let's see if that works. I can't remember what side did I put. I must have put it on this side. I wrote that wrong then. Okay. Man, I gotta make sure I mark this somehow. Shower. Bending over and standing back up. It untucks my shirt. It bugs me. Let's see here. We'll say, and this part I can mess up big time. What's the repercussion if I go too far? If I go too far, I get a gap on that side. If I don't go far enough, I get a gap on that side. So I think it's better than air on that side. I'm going to say 4 7/8. Hope that it works. I say 4 7/8. Does that look right? Yeah, it must be 4 7/8. Okay. I think I'm scared to do this part with a razor blade. Oh, there goes the microphone. You guys still hear me? Overalls time. Knock that off. You know I'm not putting on overalls. Never. Never in my life will I put on overalls. Never. Never have, never gonna. I need a saw blade though. Oh man. I'm not sure exactly what we're talking about, but first live I caught. Well, nice to see you, Jackie. Glad you could make it. Might change my mind. I'm not sure what I'm changing my mind about, Gigi. I can't recall. Oh, overalls maybe? No, I'm not going to change my mind. I don't care how useful they are. I just about walk around bottom half, my pants falling down all the time, then put on overalls. Wish I had more kids too. I only have one girl. You know, I can't tell you how many people I heard that from. That was one of my first thoughts about having more, is that I talked to a lot of people who were older and said, I wish I'd had more kids. I wish I'd had more kids. Universally. I never heard one person ever say, I had too many kids. Never heard that. I'm not saying people don't say that. I'm saying I've never heard that. I just figure one more plug for having hindsight beforehand for a change. Weather out there today. I'm not sure, but it's overcast. It looks beautiful. I would love to be riding my bike right now. I got that new bike trailer for Hannah, maybe even Claudia and Sophia. I'm not positive the weight limit on those things, but it can put 2 people. That'd be fun to take them out. I need to have a fire tonight too. We were gonna have one last night, but by the time I got back off my bike trip, it was a little after 8. And so Justus has been just really looking forward to a fire. They've been asking me, Justus and Eden both, all week to have a fire. And I kept saying on Friday we'll do it. And then Friday came and time got away from me yet again. So we got to do it today or tomorrow. Refreshing to watch a family that loves the Lord. Oh, I wanted to read that comment. Love the Lord and marrying them as possible is wise. Thank you for helping people understand that marriage is about sacrifice of self. It certainly is. I'll be helping the kids out. Well, we always like having help. It'd be nice to have had a son, but 4 grandsons now. Well, that's awesome. I hear grandkids are pretty cool. All right, finally. That was not a fun piece. I just pray it fits. I want to see Tom Mills doing live plumbing without overalls. I want to see Tom Mills live doing the plumbing without overalls on. You guys are hilarious. Hilarious. Okay. Come on, go up there. You guys are hilarious. Oh shoot, that's got paper on it. Guys are too much. Okay, okay. Come on. Oh my gosh, go on there. Oh, where's that piece of wood? Oh, I guess you guys probably want to see what's going on here. Almost there. Come on. Just digging into it till it gets flat. Bend that a little bit, maybe. Oh my goodness, please go on. Oh, I think I didn't hammer that too hard. Oh man, how do I fix this? I gotta take it back down. Oh, you guys are funny. I guess I'll stop saying that over and over again. Getting on the computer. I had to clean up all kinds of drywall off the computer last time. Man. This is one of the most difficult pieces I've done yet. It's extremely annoying. I have to be super careful, otherwise I have to redo the whole thing, and it's double the hard. Visions of that piece dropping on my head. Well, my head's pretty close to the ceiling, so I don't think it hurt that much. Oh man, it's getting closer. Hey Asher, you in a position where you can help me for a sec? So I'm trying to push this over, but it keeps hitting that wood right there. This needs to be pulled down. So you don't want to get your fingers in there either. So I'm thinking if you hold this blade like this, it'll give it something to slide on. Okay? And then on this side too. You hold this thing down. You hold both of those. Alright, I'm going to grab this piece of wood. Oh my gosh, it's going good. Is it on top of there yet? It looks like it is. That one's not on that side though. I'm about to lose this lip. It's going to go underneath and have the same problem. I got to go a little bit farther on the left so you can stop. So on the edge yet? Not quite. In fact, I need to move it down. Oh no! Well, here, let go. And grab this hammer out of my arm. It broke, but the paper is still okay, so I can probably use this to my advantage. No. I think I got it, buddy. Thank you. I can figure something out. Piece is broken. Got a lip to deal with. Hey, Asher, I need your help again. Here, just hold this up a little so it doesn't break any farther. I got this lip on the light. Hard holding my arms up so high again. Okay, I think I can push it actually. Okay, I think it started. Oh, I think it's up. Don't let go though. You gotta put a screw there so that paper doesn't break. As long as the paper doesn't break, it's fixable. It's fixable anyways, but it won't even look that bad. Thank you, buddy. I got it. All right, I'm happy with that. Did you guys have lunch? Solly, have you had lunch? It's time. Lunch thing went. You guys should go make a sandwich or something for lunch. I'm not making lunch today. You guys help your buddies get lunch. The problem with the light, I couldn't just unscrew the light because it's on these weird little track things. The track's got to go up and it just falls out. Yeah, Sully will probably have a peanut butter sandwich. Absolutely. Well, that's pretty good. Nothing so spackle can't hide. Take a rest. I don't rest. If the job's not done, it bugs me. I usually just keep going until I'm done, but it is fun to talk to you guys, though. This other piece isn't going to be very fun either. Suppose I can move you guys out of the shower, though. So, I don't know what you can see, but came out pretty good. I have no idea where I'm going to clip you guys over here, though. I'm making you guys all sick. I gotta adjust the, what do I do here? Maybe. This may be disorienting. Clip you on this pipe right here. Mudding, I hate that part. Whenever house is building crazy, I never forget it perfect. That's the thing about mudding. I didn't get good at mudding, or even good. I didn't get acceptable at mudding until I realized it's all an illusion. I thought, I can't make this flat, I'm making it thicker, I'm making a big bump on the wall. And then I realized that's how it's supposed to be. It's an illusion that the walls are flat. The walls aren't flat. They got big bumps wherever the seams are. Where's the pretty girl? Which pretty girl are we talking about? Hannah? She must be asleep. I haven't seen her in a while. The way you look like a money. I am not sure what you mean, Lee. You're not even talking to me. What? Just don't be so hard on yourself. Each house gets better. Yep. Alright, that's enough about advertising the other stuff. That hole in the wall behind me. That's where the toilet's going to go. The toilet flange is in a set spot in the concrete. It's been in the foundation since before we moved in. I can't move it. And it needs to basically, the toilet has to go basically all the way up against the wall. So I have to drywall and frame around it. No, I'm not talking about you, Cindy. Okay. Well, that's not going to be a fun piece either. It's like a giant puzzle piece. And I've got that weird thing I got to deal with where the shower's going to be sticking out there. I know it's just a placeholder, but I think it's got water pressure. So I can't exactly remove it. You know, tile that hole for the toilet? Maybe. I mean, we've actually, this isn't actually our real foundation. Well, it is. It's the original cinder block foundation, but it's been since a new foundation poured on the outside, and then holes knocked into these cinder blocks and concrete has been sealing them all together. So this is actually like 2 foot of concrete right here. So I'm not really worried about it, but it will look ugly. But I don't know what kind of clearance I have until I actually take the toilet out of the box and fold it up here and see. I kind of want to drywall these sides, but I don't know if that's going to deal with it. I should have framed it a little differently and made it less finished instead of rough. Oh, hey, Lori. I don't see any trolls. I think we're okay. No, I wasn't talking about you either, Gigi. I was talking about advertising other people's channels. It's for the whole toilet actually is going to go into this little slot. So it's not ideal. I don't like it like that. But I didn't have a choice because the toilet flange is not movable. The plumbing isn't movable. So. Okay, I think my break's over. I gotta finish that piece. Oh, I need to go see if my 3D print thing is done. Restart the next piece. Give me a second. Oh, not done yet. Oh man, what the heck? Just mooning you guys. I forgot I moved the camera. That's gonna be awkward. Oh man. What?
Where's the gas for the meeting?
It's in a red gas can.
I know, but it's not. It's
Should be.
it's not like it's not efficient.
You haven't found the can at all? I don't know. We can get an empty milk gallon jug and mix some. I can help you in a little bit. Ask Judah if he knows where it's at. Oh my gosh. I'm printing a dice tower. It's a thing, it's a big tower that you throw dice in and they tumble down and come out. And that's for rolling dice. The kids would have fun with it, and I figure even on YouTube we could play some like YouTube games with it. My husband just asked why I was watching a guy build a bathroom. Oh yeah, I don't know why you're watching. Good question. I wonder why anybody's watching. Yeah, I can't leave you guys there. It's not going to work out. I'm going to go get a tripod. got a metal sliver off this screw that I was playing with. She does. Did you find it?
Found this.
Yeah. That's it. All right, that's going to be better. Man, we gotta hate slivers. Andrea was so good at getting slivers out. I've already totally missed her abilities for getting slivers out of little kids' foot. Daddy's much more painful and not very good at doing it. Oh, I got it. Lucked out. I'm gonna finish the whole basement, not the whole basement, but I'm going to finish this bathroom. Well, at least I might not even get to the mudding. I'm pretty tired already. My bike ride took too much out of me. At this point, I have my eyes set on finishing the ceiling in here. This is not a big enough piece. I don't think. Oh, well, thank you. Pragmatism is a compliment. Almost 25 inches. Yeah, that's not gonna do. I'm gonna have to break into my last piece of drywall, which, well, actually is really exciting because it's been sitting here making the hallway difficult to traverse for quite some time. Now they're on a tripod. How does that look? Okay, where's my pencil? I'm sure the boys want to help. Sometimes they do. They've all done a lot of chores this morning already. Thomas is out weed eating. Asher's already mowed. Judith cleaned the sod off the path. They have other things they could be doing. And they still are kids too. So they like to play around and have fun on Saturdays. Sunday is generally my day for relaxing. I'm going to say 44 and 5/8. I hope that's the same over here. Maybe 44 and 7/8, and then I can cut it. It's going to be a big jigsaw puzzle over here anyways. I'll say 44 and 5/8 to 45. 44 and 5/8 to 45. 44 and 5/8 to 45. Straight edge over there. 44 and 5/8 to 45. This goes up there. This one is 44 and 5/8. This one is 45. I'm going to double check that. This one 5/8 is on the bottom side. So on the top here. Yeah, that's right there. Sometimes I have the kids help. Asher helps a lot. It's useful. And I get to train him how to do things. But sometimes I don't. It's just depends on how I'm feeling. See you, Melina. Okay. This is a big piece. A lot of puzzles that I got to cut out. I got to measure from the bottom for the width. Hannah's not asleep. I just saw her upstairs. She got her costume back on, her baby shark costume, and now she's just running around upstairs like a cutie. A cutie patootie. Say 35, let's just call it 35 so it's, and make sure that it fits, better yet. 34 and 5/8 in the back. My pencil go. Let's see, so that's just going to go like that, 34 and 5/8. front. Oh my gosh, that cannot be. Oh, I forgot because there's a jog. Oh. 39 and an eighth. I've got to measure some more measurements. Yeah, I do. Mommy's measure? Sometimes daddy's measure. Daddy's measuring right now. Daddies don't measure? Sure they do. Silly girl. Silly Claudia. 34. What did I say? 5/8 or 7/8? 34. That was 34 and 7/8. And the jog is 3 foot. Gotta make sure that was 7/8, not 5/8. And I did make it wrong. 34 and 7/8. And then 3 foot in. 34 and 7/8. A little jog. 39 and an eighth. 39 and an eighth. Oh man, room here. Okay, the jog is 3 foot, which means I need to make this a little bit more than 3 foot. Just a tiny amount. 36. This is 3 foot, so. It's not going to be a fun thing to cut. What was that? Tape on the video. Androids are only ever left watching and constantly doing it on the right to get back to real life. That's true. Watch a little when they're filming the space with fake kids. I do that. You have grown sons, they should be helping you. This is a one-man job, it really is. If they're helping me, it actually is going to be harder. And I'm all for making it a little harder so they can learn. But not all the time. I've taught them lots of things. This is definitely a one-man job. There's just not enough room anywhere else. So I don't need help. This is actually, like I said, this is a one-man job. I mean, what else would they do? I mean, I'm measuring and cutting. It's not like I need help holding. Sometimes I need help holding things, and Asher helped a little while ago when I did need that. But what else would they be doing right now? Besides, Thomas is out weed eating. Judah is out working on the path. Asher just got back from mowing. Thank you, Car Key. I'm not sure if you're talking about me, but I appreciate it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I built it upside down. Oh, wait a minute. Did I? Yeah, I did. Darn it. I don't know if I have enough. Is this piece of drywall that I have left big enough to redo it? Yeah, it is. Doggone it. So yeah, if I put that up there, the brown side's going to be showing. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. That's just the kind of thing I would do. It would go up just like that. I wonder if it fits though. Darn it. Shoot. Oh well. And that's cut at an angle, the right angle. I think what I need to do is first trace both sides. Darn it. What's the best way to tackle this? What do you need, Justus? Go ahead. Yep, I was already going to trace it, but I got to get I originally cut the exact angle correctly, so I need to trace that angle first. I'm not enjoying this anymore. I'm ready to be done. Okay. Let me make sure I flip it the right way. So if that was cut like that, so that's the correct piece, like that. So that would be the correct piece that way. All right, that should do it. I've got a bad feeling about getting this up worse than the other one. Well, thank you, Sharon. Yep, water would hit the spot right now. I'll get some in a minute. I only enjoy root beer if I'm in an enjoying frame of mind. Otherwise, I gotta drink water. Like if we're having a party or just in a happy, good mood, I'll have some root beer. You need an orange pillow? You can squeeze by the camera. You're all right. That's because we don't have room for it right now until we move everything back. Oh, I don't even have any of the special root beers right now. I have to go get one. But when I'm all done and I'm watching some shows or something, I do that. Yep. Here, give me the pillow. And I'll put it past the camera. Oh, no I won't. What are you getting that for? For Justus? Did Justus bribe you or make you do his dirty work? He didn't make dirty work? Okay. Funny little dad. Funny little Claudia. You're funny. What? Oh my gosh, I did it again. Did I? No, I didn't. No, it's right. It's right. Yep, good job, baby girl. They don't have root beer in the Netherlands? The heck? How do you guys live? Not that I have root beer very often. I don't. It's extremely rare, actually. I'm running out of gas. Where did my tape measure go? There it is. What are the chances I'll just be able to toss this up there and it'll just magically fit? What do you think, guys? Can I get that lucky? I'm totally going to try it. Just for the possibility that maybe I will. I don't like any sodas at all, except for root beer on occasion. I never really enjoy the carbonation. Good news is I have the rim of the shower there. Once I get it up there, I can have give my arms a break if I need to. I'm feeling promising. Pretty good. It's just a little long. It's just long. Although I gotta go off that side. It's probably my crappy cut job the second time around. The good news is it's not too tight left to right, so. About that much. Didn't even measure. Living on the edge. That's a good song. I've heard it in a while. I'm probably going to have it in my head all day now. Root beer float is ice cream floating in root beer. It just goes good together. Can't explain it. You can do it with other sodas, but it's just not the same. Let's see here. Come on, baby. It's really close. Come on. That side's okay. Just this side is a little awkward. I don't think there's room to tilt it. I think I just carve some of that off. Apparently YouTube thinks you'll enjoy watching someone build a bathroom. I don't get it either, to be perfectly honest with you. But I did it one time, and everybody wants to do it again, and it's kind of a legendary thing in our house. We have 10 people in our house, and only had one bathroom for 20 years. This is going to be the second one. I think it's going to go up this time. But I can promise you, I would never watch somebody do this. Never. But I also enjoy the company, so there's that. I suppose before I put it up, I should get smart and mark the studs this time. In fact, it's worth taking this down to do just that. Stud. I can't resist making stud jokes about myself. I do it every time I get the stud finder out when Andrea was alive. Well, no, it's pointless. I couldn't mention stud finder without her saying, I know where there's a stud. She was awesome. Okay. Okay. This part, I probably could use some help, Asher. Come on there. So, gotta get this piece up, and you're gonna have to just make sure it kind of fits into the hole there. Okay. If I drop this on the laptop, I will be so upset. All right. Is it gonna fit? It's really close, isn't it? Okay, it's gonna go. Okay, hold it there. I should have marked the studs on the other side, but that would have been thinking ahead. Okay, I put one in here. You should. Okay. All right, you should be able to let go. Yay! Praise God for that. All right. I need to just finish up moving it into place, but I am pretty darn happy with that. Where'd that piece of 2x4 go? There, that's better. Okay. Supervisors, we got the ceiling up. I love it. Exactly right. How many men does it take to put up a piece of drywall? One man and 350 women. All right, everybody in here, lurkers included. All you lurkers who are just watching, not saying anything, if you're a guy watching this, just type in number 1. If there are truly any men in this channel, hit a 1. You know you lurkers want to do it. Gotta be somebody. I got 30 seconds past on my delay. You guys must have heard that by now. I saw there was one guy who commented. That's what I was kind of talking about it. Well, you know what? Dream come true, right? Okay. One man, 350 women in a bathroom. Let's see here. I shouldn't have said that. That was crude. Andrea would have said it if she were here. She wouldn't have said it on the stream though. Three, huh? Look at that. Drywall is up. Three ones. Oh my goodness. Grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you. That's the end of what is that, end of Corinthians? Grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you. Or maybe that was Hebrews. Wow, Julie, that is extremely kind of you. God bless you. Oh, hi, baby girl. Come look at the ceiling. Can you see it? Come in here. Come in here and look. Over here. Come here. Does that look cool? It doesn't? Why does it look like? You know, everybody likes you, Claudia. Everybody likes you on the stream. No? She's so funny. In case you're curious, she's not actually being angry and mean that way. She's laughing and having fun. That's just what she does, though. It's hilarious. Ah, praise God. This is wonderful. I need to do spackling, though, and I don't want to do it. I'm out of gas. How long has the stream been going? It's fun. I can always tell how long I've been working. Oh my gosh, 2.5 hours? Took longer than I wanted it to. Do I want to start spackling? I really don't. But if I don't do it today, that's a whole extra week. Maybe I'll take a break. Maybe not. Tape today, mud tomorrow. I use the cheater tape anyways. I use the self-sticky tape. I can always say I'll do something tomorrow, but I never do. I enjoy taking time to go to the parks with the kids on Sundays or having fun with them. Or Mrs. Kelso, I don't know if you guys remember, if you've been watching the channel a really long time, One of Andrea's friends is Becky Kelso. She moved away a few years ago. You've seen her a couple times. Andrew really liked her a lot, and she's going to be in town tomorrow. Actually, I got to fix her computer. She dropped her computer off. I was expected to pick it up tomorrow, so I need to fix that. Maybe I'll just wrap it up. Maybe I can tape. Maybe this evening. Tape doesn't, or the first part of spackle doesn't take that long. Hi, Fia. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, there you are. You have a dress on. Okay, come here. You want to come in and see it? Can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Can you give me a hug? You see the ceiling? You got it all done. Pretty cool, huh? It's echoey in here now. I should get some water. Actually, I bought some water the other day. That dice tower I'm making requires one of the larger smart water bottles. And so I bought some smart water bottles, the big ones. I had to walk around and look for them though, because they're hard to find. They're so the big ones. It's 1.5 liter. What? Yes, you can have a banana. Got this weird corner thing. I know I bought some tape, but here it is. Now you can really relax knowing it's done. Yeah, exactly. And INTJs, that's my Myers-Briggs type, they're not starters. They don't like to start things. They have a hard time getting going. But once they get started, they always finish. And I totally relate to that. I don't like leaving it. Why can't I find the seam on this tape? The whole thing is basically seams anyways. It's almost impossible. Oh my goodness. Oh, I found it. I should get some scissors though. I don't know if I have any scissors in my office. The kids run off with them. You guys have scissor shortages at your house? I have a whole jar full of awesome titanium scissors in Andrea's sewing desk, and she would always be mad at me if I took them. Don't use my good scissors. Those are my scissors. Not angry, but she did not let me use them. And so I haven't been able to bring myself to use them. But I can. Oh, here they are. Here's what I can use. Probably pretty boring if you can't see what I'm doing, huh? I would use my sewing scissors too. That's it. They I can't bring myself to use them very much either. I still can hear her saying, "Those are mine." I have some of this awesome corner stuff, but I'm not sure how many feet of it I actually got. So I'm not sure. I need to use for sure. I need to use it on this outside corner that I'm scared of. I'm getting dizzy looking up. You want a nana too? What, baby girl? You want to come in here and say hi? Come here. Oh, you still got your costume on? Do you want a nana? Here, come here. Got a little baby shark. And you say, "Baby shark, doo 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 doo."
I don't want that.
You don't want that? Okay.
Okay, Nana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Eden up there?
Uh,
Hey, Eden, are you up there?
hi.
Hey, Eden. Here, come on, let's go get your banana. I don't know where she's at. Come on, baby girl. Here, come here. Come here. You want a nana? Say thank you. You say thank you? Say thank you. All right. Here you go. You're welcome. Sorry, had a nana break. Oh man, oh I didn't forget it. Good. Oh shoot. I got a tiny piece of drywall right here next to the light I gotta do. Rats. It's just a tiny piece. Ooh, and this looks like it might be the right size. It's not though. Nana breaks are important. That's true. They really are. I love that she loves me. She loves me way more now than when Andrea was here. Not that she didn't love me then, but you know, there's no separating a little girl from her mommy. I wouldn't want to. But without a mommy, I've become that, and I like it. Daddy penguin taking care of the babies. Oh yeah, that did happen in that movie, didn't it? Penguins totally do that. I know, it makes me feel weird though, because it's like, I love the attention. I love that she wants to snuggle me. She wants to come to me when she's hurt. I love all of that. But I shouldn't have it. Does that sound right? Weird? She's, I'm not supposed to have that. There's supposed to be a mommy here having that. And I feel guilty having it. Thank you for the computer help. I'm still looking for 2 programs for work still. I don't remember which help I gave you, but I'm glad that it worked. Hi, baby girl. We lived in this house our whole life before we had any kids. We bought this house as a poor couple with not any money. I was working at Arby's. Andrea was not working. And we made an offer. The house was up for sale, I think, for $30,000. And we offered 12. And they took it. It was very broken down. It needed a lot of work. It wouldn't even have closed escrow the way it was. The foundation was falling in. And so we got a loan. I think we got a $30,000 construction loan to fix it up. It's worth much more than that now. Oh yes, Marissa, I definitely know about daddy's girls. Sophia has been a daddy's girl since the day she was born. And I know what it's like to have daddy's girls. But this is different. It's different. I saw it especially with Claudia. Claudia loved dad, liked playing with dad, but she wouldn't go to me. She wouldn't snuggle with me. She wouldn't hang out with me. And the day Andrea died, the day she died, she was doing those things with me. I'm going to do one solid piece of tape instead of this other tape. Now. What did I do with that tape? You guys see where I put it? Oh, there it is. That's what Andrea wanted to be. I don't know if it's what she wanted to be. I'm sure she does. I mean, she didn't say. I regret greatly that I didn't get to talk to her about the fact that she was going to die As soon as we heard she was going to die, it was about making preparations. It was about me figuring out what does she want to do, what does she want me to do, what can we do, is she really going to die, is she wrong, you know, all that stuff. I wish that I had been able to talk about the fact, so you're going to die, huh? What should I do? What are we going to do? What should we do with the kids? How should they be raised? Any last words? All that crap I missed. Okay. Not a lot of seams. In fact, I don't need to do that because there's going to be trim, I'm sure. This is where I would say, I think I'll put trim. And she'd say, of course you're going to put trim. You're not going to lay that ugly old wood on there, are you? I would say, I'm not now. Oh, there's another seam over there. Yep, we did make it into a home. We were very lucky to get it. We couldn't even, we both were young kids, no credit. We couldn't even get a loan. My parents ended up putting down some collateral for us to borrow against. Got good credit now. Thanks to Andrea. Okay, there's a seam right there. How is the swore head going? Oh, has a shower head. It goes. We got to put that on there. This is just a placeholder so we don't get junk in the hole. But I got to put the extension on there. That's going to be a piece of cake. It's going to go right here though. One reason I watch is you two had similar beginnings to my husband and I. I think a lot about those times, especially these days. I'm the only one that remembers them. If I forget them, nobody on earth will remember them. I hate thoughts like that. Let's try this weird corner thing. Oh, this is a more traditional joint. I gotta mud it to make it stick. I don't know. I'm tired. Shouldn't have ridden my bike 10 miles yesterday. It's 3 o'clock. Gonna make dinner in a while. I suppose I can do some. Move the sink in soon just to get it out of the way. Yeah, I can. In fact, on that, well, I got to do the flooring still. So I've been moving the vanity in and out every time I do work. But tile above the shower. Yeah, I thought about that. Someone else said that. Kind of a good idea. Might be pretty. I'll see how the tiling goes when I actually start doing it. I'm a little scared of this outside corner. I've never been good at traditional tape joints. This thing's supposed to be a perfect 90-degree deal. Did I get a spackle thing? I don't think I did. I gotta go to the shed and get one. Be right back. Having fun on the trampoline? Why do you guys have all your blankets and pillows out here on the trampoline? You're gonna mess up your blankies. Hi, baby girl. Okay. I don't think I got enough mud. I got this little tiny container thinking it would be enough. It is not going to be enough. I guess that's an excuse to not have to finish today, though. I'm here an hour and a half later. I come back to watch replay and I'm still here. Yeah. Yeah, here I am. Should probably joint that whole thing right there. It's a job for one of the boys. Maybe. Maybe. I'm really picky about things. Thomas is still outside. Oh, actually, no, I just saw him. I think he might have just finished. Hot cocoa? Sure, Egan. See, in our house, you don't get to answer one question. You have to answer the same question 10 times in a row. Yes, you can have some hot cocoa, too. You lost your cup? It should be up there, baby girl. Looks like a real room now. Well, we're getting there. I'm going to be very excited to get the drywall pieces out of here and not have to walk around them all the time. Tile over the shower be more waterproof. Yeah, I mean, tile's definitely more waterproof. I think it'd look nice. I'll probably do some sort of ceiling tiles, plastic ceiling tiles. We had some nice faux copper ceiling tiles in the bathroom upstairs, and I noticed that really helps with the bathroom, moisture problem. It condenses on the plastic in the shower and comes right back down again. Doesn't cause any real problems. I can see more chat this way, though. You must be a Virgo. Who's a Virgo? I'm not a Virgo. I'm a Scorpio, I guess. You can have some hot cocoa. You guys see, yeah, you have so much sweets. You buy so much sugar. 3 boxes of toaster strudels. You don't realize that one of the king-size deluxe boxes of toaster strudels is one breakfast for one day in our house. They're going to all have hot cocoa. If your hot cocoa cup isn't in there, just use Thomas's for now, okay? I'm sure it's up there somewhere. Are you supposed to tape it first? No. No, you're not. Depends on what you're doing. Well, then I don't have to tell you, baby girl. If you don't want to use Thomas's, you're in trouble. For a traditional tape joint, the mud is the glue. Yeah, you can use Asher's instead. You don't want to use Thomas's cup, but you'll use Asher's? You cheeky girl. She called me cheeky all the time from Peppa Pig. She loves Peppa Pig. And she'd call me a cheeky snail. Asher's is dirty? Well, use somebody else's, baby girl. Use anybody's that isn't clean. There's a whole thing of cocoa cups over there. Use Hannah's, great. Use Hannah's cup. You are a Scorpio, now I understand. I don't know what that means. I never really was into that sort of a thing. Aren't they supposed to be, like, get all up in arms and all crazy or something? What? No, I don't really like hot cocoa. No, I don't. Because Asher's is purple. That might be. That might be what she's thinking. Okay, I guess let's try this. I used half the darn spackle thing. I'm definitely going to have enough spackle, which I'm kind of excited about now. got the van sorted out yet? Nope. I do not. I haven't had time to take it in. Sometimes Scorpios see things as dark. They're supposed to be like passionate or something. That's the only thing I remember. Yeah, this thing is probably pretty cool. It's going to make up for some of my mess ups too. I hope so. I hope this works. Every time I've done something special like this, it hasn't worked. I go back to the stupid regular system I normally do. Spackle on my hands. I should have worn my work pants. Anxious to wipe this on my pants, but I can't wipe it on my pants. Oh, what do I do? Oh, there's a piece of packing from a monitor. Use this whole thing of spackle on this one dumb joint. But this is the scariest joint that I have. Come on, stay down, you stupid thing. Why did I try something weird? Perfect 90. Let's make a perfect mess. As you can see, I'm not a professional mutter. I can get the job done, and if you give me enough time, I can make it look good. But I'm certain that there are people... Actually, there's probably nobody watching me. I don't know how many female mutters are in here. I'm sure there are some. I don't mean any disrespect. But probably not very many that are in here thinking, well, you're doing it all wrong. You don't know what you're doing. It is bent. I bent it and creased it real good, but it's not staying. Scorpios think they know all and are the wisest. Yep, I know that that's one of my faults. Problem is I do know a lot. I try very hard not to be a know-it-all. I know that I am a know-it-all. But I work very hard to combat that part of my personality. Drywall over the light and cut it out. The light's already done. I'm okay with the light situation. Nothing ever goes as planned. That's the darn truth, girl next door. Looks like this is going to work out okay. Whether or not this is better than just using some tape, it probably is better than using regular tape. But it's not the miracle that they set me up to think that it was. What about the fan? Well, the light is a fan light heater combo. I've already got the fan going to the outside. So we're good there. Okay, now to clean it up. Yep. A Bedabundon. That's a fun name to say. I had to look at it for 5 minutes before I could say it. But it's moving along. I need one of those outside corner pieces. I don't own one. Outside corner knives. Not an inside corner knife. I will say that this corner piece really took into fixed my problem here on the bottom where the drywall didn't meet up right. And I would have had a big gap there. But instead, I've got a nice 90-degree corner. might as well just use up the rest of this mud. I got just a tiny little thing. Andrea would have laughed at me when I went into the store. She would have said, Tommy, you are needing so much more than that. She was so good at painting. She could eyeball anything and say how much paint she needed for something. She would have just she's totally laughing at me for having a little quart or 2 pints, almost a quart, not even a quart, 1.78 pints. Maybe I'll do this seam and then I'll do all the screw holes. Maybe I'll have enough for that. I look a little bit like Bob Ross. I like to do the corners super thick, so I have to do a 15,000 coats. Or the corners, screw holes. And then I can do 1 sanding on them and get them flat. Do you have a power sander, or sanding will be? Yeah, I do. I have a random orbit sander. Yeah, wet sanding is great. I have a drywall sponge here just for that purpose. I do that more when I'm doing the last joints. I don't care as much on the first couple coats. Oh! That screw isn't in very good. Rachel. I don't know what you said, but I'm not over there. My hands are too nasty to scroll up.
Why are you painting that? Is that paint?
We don't use this system in Buenos Aires, so it's interesting to me.
Why are you painting?
I'm not painting. I'm putting dry mud up. This is essentially liquid drywall. So when you put drywall up, you put this in the seams, and then it dries, and it's like one solid piece of drywall. You're fine, baby girl. No, he's not. I know. Burgers and bonfire. We do have some more burgers left. But burgers and bonfire don't actually go together. If you have bonfire, then you put out said bonfire, cook burgers. You can't cook burgers on an open fire. You gotta have it on the coals. All my holes up there. See? One thing of spackle and all my weird holes go away. How many more Saturdays before you finish, do you think? I'm always really bad at this. If Andrea over here, she'd say, probably a couple months. And I'd say, what? You're crazy. A couple months? No way. And then I'd start figuring it out. And I'd think, it's probably going to take me between this and next Saturday to mud. And after I get the mud done, it's time to start on the floor. And I don't know about floor stuff. I mean, I did the floor tile in the Mills Market, but I'm going to be doing some learning there still. I've only done tile a couple times. So I don't know. 1 or 2 Saturdays for that, probably. Although maybe I can do it all on one Saturday. That's what I want to say. And I don't know if that's actually true or not. After that's done, oh, I need to paint. You guys said I had to paint first, right? So if I have to paint, then maybe next Saturday, maybe I can finish mudding and paint. That might be a little ambitious. So yeah, it probably is. So I'm going to say 2 more weeks to get the walls finished. At that point, maybe 2 weeks for the floor, maybe just being generous. So that's a month. After that, it's going to go together real fast. Put the vanity into the countertop, and the rest of it's probably 1 more Saturday. What's that noise? Oh, someone doing water. I'm going to show the girls' new room. That's on my back burner list of chores, of projects. And as soon as I said, you guys asked me that day, which project you doing next? And Eden chimed in, girls' room. And your mommy would be saying the same thing. She would have said the same thing. But we have outdoor projects. I got to do the garden and stuff. And I have stuff to do outside, so. But the girls' room is needing to get done really bad. Andrew been alive, would have been done by now, but. I don't know. You guys will be along for the ride. I'm enjoying doing this stuff. Once I get that GoPro, I gotta figure out how to strap a battery on. That new GoPro Max that I can stream from. You guys can be on more of my outdoor chores too. Do some gardening. Andrea has a bunch of flowers and shrubs planted against the back fence and where Knuckles' yard used to be. And they traditionally haven't done well there. We've planted lots of stuff over the years and stuff has died. But right now, I have some serious incentive to want to get them to live because Andrea, that's the last things Andrea ever planted. And then now they're all special. And so I'm very much going to be trying to keep them. I'm going to try to use all my extra mulch and make it, just turn it all into a giant planter back there, I think. Next weekend, mud and sand, then paint, then tile, then trim, toilet and sink. I think you got it about right, Jennifer. That's probably pretty accurate. Yeah, the girls' room is basically done. I just need to sew the curtains on their bed, and I'm kind of being stubborn about that. I don't want anybody to help me with it. I don't want to talk to somebody else who knows how to sew. I want to do it. I don't know why. I just do. Well, I still got a little bit more. I figured all the screw holes covered, so I'll do some of these seams right here until this spackle's gone. Put your handprints on there. We've got our handprints in the concrete. I haven't seen it in a while on the foundation of our bike shed out there. And I'm going to cry when I see it. I know it. Okay. I guess I use... You guys see up there? Not really, huh? Watching paint dry. Screws by the 90 tape. Oh no! My stupid butt backed into the nice corner. Oh. I'm gonna have drywall on my butt. Stupid me. I think I got it fixed. No, I don't have it. There's no screw holes missed over here. I think I got them. Well, it's frustrating to work all day and not see a huge difference. Yeah, that is frustrating. What? Okay. You end up replacing the exhaust fan? Yep. I replaced the whole stupid light. Andrea would not be pleased. She might not have let me. This light is, quote, uglier. It's funny how I quoted her when she hadn't said it. But I promised her she would have said it. She said, Tommy, that light's so ugly. And I would say, oh man. And I would say, yes, but it's an all-in-one device. You don't have to do anything else special. She says, yeah, can't you just get a special fan at the bottom and plug it in or something? And I was like, yeah, but it's in a shower, it's in a bathroom, it's not safe. And she said, we can find one that's safe. It's so ugly, I hate it. That's what she'd be saying. But maybe I can faux finish it, something. I'm just about out of mud, and that's going to be the end of the live. When I do, I should have gotten a whole thing of it. I'm not sure how I thought this would do. I used half of it up on that stupid 90. Did you sell the other one? Maybe put it on a yard sale? I gave it to Papa Gary. Papa Gary was needing a bathroom light. He says he's not sure it'll fit, but it seemed like a good use to me. At the end of the day, any heater that I was going to buy and have to put it in was going to be about the same price as getting the all-in-one device anyways. So that's how I justify it. It is awesome. I love having conversations with Andrea. I can't tell you how much we were the same person, how much I knew her, how much she knew me. I know everything she would do. I can say what she would say, but it still isn't the same as hearing her say it. Alrighty, well, I've got enough really to do another joint. I suppose I can just smear this in one of the other seams for now until I run out. Ooh, I caught it. What's wrong with the van? It's the alternator. Heck, we've replaced that alternator once already in its lifetime. Alternator's out again. If I charge the battery up full, I can get it to Gillette. Well, guys, I'm all nasty with drywall. Gonna have to clean it up, but I think we're at the end of our stream. How long did it end up being? 3.5 hours. Wow. Well, thanks all you guys for hanging out with me. I think I'm going to let you go. I'm going to have to help clean up and get ready to do a fire with the little ones, with all of them. They want to have a fire outside. They've been wanting it a while. All right, well, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging in here. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe button below the video. That really helps us out a lot. You'd be surprised. And give us a thumbs up while you're there. Leave a comment before you leave. I don't have COVID-19, I promise. It was a regular sneeze. My fingers don't work on the touchpad because they're covered in drywall.